Yeah, you know, cause I can't do that. I can't do no port.
Right.
Hey, nigga,
and that's a big ass burger too, boy. I know. I'm just saying.
Do that motherfucking food, right?
All this
If
ground
not,
beef,
left it on the counter.
fake ass ground beef and bacon.
Get out. Get out. Get your shit. Hey, pull the motherfucking fire alarm. Oh, it's a fire! It's a fire!
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the Seattle Seahawks.
Got this. It's a wrap. Cause you're a fool.
Their meeting in Super Bowl 49 was thrilling. What's in store here? The Pats and Seahawks are underway. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
You ain't going nowhere. Silence. Go 14.
But you will get caught.
Now Wilson on first down. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Now Rashad Penny. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. On second down, here's Penny. And this carry not as productive. He swallowed up at the line of scrimmage.
I got lucky, boy. You got
as usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
12. 6. Look left. Check. We got right there.
Third and 2. Now Wilson. And he's got Lockett. Wilson to Lockett there for the Seahawk first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective.
Nice completion there. Oh, my
keeps
boy.
the sticks moving.
On that boy.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 48-yard line. Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
It's second and 8 at the Patriots' 46-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
We ain't giving them nothing to take. Okay. Still got 4 down.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Wilson leaves this one with Penny. A first down there on a pickup of 25. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. They'll try and run forward with Penny. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
On second and goal. Wilson, and down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
That's how y'all come. That's how y'all come.
Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2, as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14.
25. Good. Give me traps. Let's go. Check 3. No. Good.
From the gun, it's Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Rashad Penny there to make the grab. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Wow. Oh. You can hear me calling in.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 26. This drive starts out on the ground with Michelle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. To the right side and complete to Thomas. A big play there for New England. 61 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Go Bandit. Easy. Kill. 25. Check Ozzy. Go Bandit.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michelle. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Switch.
On third down, Michelle. They'll take it into the end zone for the Patriot touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away as they are now on the board here in the first half.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That good for 22 and a first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. They keep it with Penny on first down. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
That ain't smart.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
From just shy of midfield, Wilson. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And he's got this way down inside of New England's 10-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. 42 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. To throw is Wilson.
What?
Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Well, Charles, if you think so far the early part of the preseason, he has stood out. If you take a peek back at the draft, really the first round, it was pretty defensively minded, but there were 3 quarterbacks taken. Kyler Murray first, Daniel Jones 6th, Dwayne Haskins 15th. Of those guys, they look pretty good.
I agree with you, Brandon. When you talk about those 3 quarterbacks, and you're right, the rest of the draft, we're talking about big linemen, right? We're talking about defensive players, not a lot of skill players in the first round. But let's take the quarterbacks very quickly. Kyler Murray, by acclamation, went to Arizona. Everyone excited about it. And I think his team remains excited about his prospects. They're eager to see him play. He became the starter as soon as he was drafted. Daniel Jones, that was a different situation in New York. The fans weren't real excited about him coming in, but the reason they drafted him has a similar demeanor and talent to Eli Manning, and he's acquitting himself quite nicely in the way they go. Dwayne Haskins a little more up and down in Washington, but they love the big arm of this guy, and he's back at home. Remember, he grew up in Potomac, Maryland.
And the 13-year man puts it through. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn, that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Right here. 51 to Mike, boy. 51. Check. Let him know. Tighten up. Check three.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He'll have a first down past the 40. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run it. This is Michelle. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down.
That's be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Penny. And some room to run now. And now look at him go. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Rashad Penny, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentrate.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Oh, why you ain't go out? Boy, that page is defense off the time.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
seen no, they replay the kickoff. Damn.
The Patriots take over first and
I ain't never seen them replay the kickoff like this.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now,
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Give the sack to Barkevious Mingo, the former number 6 pick. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
but what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted. So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Hey, 66.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they'll look to throw. And they're going to sack him again. The 5th time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on, come on, come up to 6.
A lot of points.
All day, all day, all day. You know what I'm saying?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
36, 36. Hatchet. Go. 52's the mark, boy. 52.
On first down, Wilson. Flushed out right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
Partner, the Mike linebacker, the middle linebacker has so many different responsibilities. How excited do you think he was to get home with that blitz?
Yeah, he wants a sack. He got it.
Woo! That nigga on his toes. That nigga on his toes.
Look left. Where's 52? Alert. 52's the mark. Check.
Looking to throw on second down. Wilson. Over the middle. That's caught by Metcalf. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. The 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson, 48 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Myers connects on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Man, baby, you got big. Did you put the things in the oven? Huh? I'll talk to Mark. Yeah, man.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line.
She cooked some ribs
and he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
You say just kill that motherfucker.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
They begin with Michelle on the ground, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the 27-yard line.
Mike 50, Mike 50. I want that. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that. Sugar. Give me that ball.
Shotgun now for Brady. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
I nigga Blurk, that rookie clouded. He on team.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now Brady. And can you believe it? It's a 2nd safety in this ball game. Well, there is still time to recover from this. It remains a 2-score game even with the 2 points there. But let's just say things not trending in the right direction.
I like that phrase. I'm going to say it along with you. Things are definitely not trending in the right direction. They needed something on that drive. Instead, they gave up 2 points and a lot of hope.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the 2 points always stings, but they can put this in the end zone. You can make it a 2-score swing.
That stinging is probably that shot you take to the body. And now they can hit them in the chin with a big one, can't they? I mean, they can come right up and smack them and really create a great advantage for themselves.
An opportunity to take advantage. We'll see if they do just that. An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. Play action. It's Wilson. Being chased out left. He's got the first down and more past mid. And now look at this. Big
No,
game, a fumble.
fuck out of
It's
here. I
picked up
put
by
hold the
Patriots.
block.
And the return
Man,
this
hold
time
the ball,
will
bro.
go out to the 42-yard line. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing now is Brady. On the left side, a catch by White. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's Brady to throw. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. New England on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Brady under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Brady going to go on 4th down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
Oh. Thank you. They might.
Check, Bulletin. Check, 53's mine. He's tired of you. He's tired of us.
Oh!
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The veteran Jason McCourty there to make sure that one didn't find its target.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Let's go, 4 down, 4 down. Motion to the backfield.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Lawrence Guy forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
53. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Check, check, check.
Now Wilson. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Completes it to Dixon. So the victory here for Seattle. And, of course, this win a big one. They can hang their hat on this victory on the road against the defending Super Bowl champs.
And you know how difficult it is for the team that wears the crown, because they're going to get everyone's best shot. So let's face it, they circled this game. We're going to go in there and take down the defending Super Bowl champs. This is our opportunity. They're not going to walk out of here with a trophy today, but they will walk out with respect around the league, and to them, that's vitally important.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. And with that, we say so long
Brady.
from Foxborough.
All right. Oh shit, it ain't done. It ain't done yet. She just started cooking that shit. She's hooking some these loins up. These tenderloins. We got some tenderloins. It's she put some brown sugar on that shit. And she makes some little sauce for them motherfuckers. She be hooking that shit up. And she gonna make some mashed potatoes, macaroni and cheese, and meat and vegetables. Yeah, that's how I really fuck with that chicken and that fish shit. I damn near threw up when I made my food. Like, God, this some. I'm like, so somebody else and they was cooking pork chop. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I could taste that shit. I'm like, nah, I don't want this. Fuck you up. I like the fish niblets. Yeah. I drink that almond milk. That shit fire. I don't blame you. That ice cream, I like ice cream myself. That shit good as hell. Yeah. Nah, Like that?
It's a lot of money. Why are you
You
mad
like that?
Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bag. You ain't get too bad, my bag. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go your then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello, that's the check calling. Let me click over real quick to let my check talk it. I eat it.
I'm going looking at your name and shit. I'm forgetting you on the nail now.
My bad, but I'm past that. But an ass back, that's cash. When the money fall, I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go, you don't slap. That's facts. If the money low, I'ma grab proud man. When it come back, I'ma give back. My bad when the check hit, the direct hit. I'm glad when the check missed the direct hit. I'm sad like who's that knocking at my window? They say that it's the money. I'm like tenfold. This gon' make you look like a limbo. She said she not a. She
Them Patriots ain't no joke.
Why you do that like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bag. You ain't get too bad, my bag. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Run it back, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh no, you gonna have
Are you ready?
you gonna have blue pants on.
Get ready, no.
Whoa. I don't know what the hell he was eating anyway. Whoa.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Houston Texans. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Wait that! Wait at him! Come on! Come on! Hey, Alabama!
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Bradley Roby there defensively.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And all this Texans defense, they're all charged up now. They stop him behind the line for the second straight play. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
Let's get off the field! Let's get off the field!
Here's Brady. They dial up the screen here to Burkhead. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. And the screen only good for 3 that time, and it'll bring up a 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter. Back deep for the Texans, Will Fuller. Fielded just inside the 20. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
I can't even play with little boy Miller. He's straight.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
Come on. Watch twins. Watch twins.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
53 at the mark. Stay with your man. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Watson just beating the play clock. Forced out to his left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now Jones. And he's got the 1st down before being taken down at the 46. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage.
53, check 53. Check.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson dancing to his left. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, D. And it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
We're scoreless after 1. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Check 19. Check 53. I'm here all day. Hey, give me 5. Alert. 53 at the mark. Hey, here we go.
Throwing on 2nd down. Watson escaping the pressure right. And avoids the contact by sliding. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
50 set. 19. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A 5-yard touchdown run. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play, end result, touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
On 2nd and 12, Brady looking middle, and it's incomplete. Jonathan Joseph there on the coverage.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Back to you. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Check it, reload. Hey, both 66.
Operating from the gun, Brady. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. From the gun, Brady. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Wait 20. Watching the 72. All right, here we go. Ozzy.
Operating from the gun, Brady. Over the middle, Julian Edelman. It's complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. They'll go for it. It's Brady. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on the first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights up.
And this is going to be intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Well, Charles, while we have a moment, you know what we need to do here is give a nod to the new Hall of Famers who were brought into Canton and inducted on August the 3rd. Champ Bailey, Pat Bolin, Gil Brandt, Tony Gonzalez, Ty Law, Kevin Mawai, Ed Reed, and Johnny Robinson, all part of the class.
Fantastic class. When you talk about guys who played at the top level, obviously they're Hall of Famers. But what I found interesting about it is you've got a great pass catcher, the best pass-catching tight end in history, in Tony Gonzalez. How would he like to work against this secondary? Champ Bailey and Ty Law at corner, Ed Reed and Johnny Robinson at safety. Good luck trying to get open against those 4. What a matchup that would have been. But it was a terrific night for those gentlemen. Congratulations. And, of course, Ed Reed's bust will go down in history because they got the hair exactly right. And Ed had a ball up there in his Hall of Fame speech.
And remember, next year they're going to celebrate the centennial year of the NFL with a special class of 20. So get ready for those speeches.
I wonder if they'll do it like Johnny Robinson this year, who actually submitted a video instead of going up to the podium. And his speech was about 5 minutes long. which is probably about the right length.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
55, my guy, 55.
Throwing again. Brady. That's complete to his running back, Burkhead. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
That throw by Brady, incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, go 66.
To throw again. Brady. He's got his man. That's Josh Gordon. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 29-yard line. To throw is Brady. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Go 50. Check 55 to mine. Check 55 to mine. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. All right, 50, 72.
Now Brady, he's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
To Gordon, out left. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Open man is Gordon, complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And the 13-year man puts it through. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Fuck
and
out
the
of here.
Patriots have it.
Well, let's be frank, you hate the fumble at the end of the play, but prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on.
Look,
Tucks it
I
down,
covered the
takes
ball
off,
up and
picks up
everything.
good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
Step out.
yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
had
I
the
should've got
yards,
down.
but then the mistake.
My fault.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And it's Michelle once again. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Wait, 20.
There we go.
That's it.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Slant route, caught by Edelman. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Play action, now it's Brady. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Whitney Merciless, showing no mercy, flies in for the sack.
Yeah, we talk about players blitzing all the time.
Yes.
I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player. They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
From the gun, it's Brady. And that is incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row.
Come on, you had
Best
the
kickers in
block.
the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
Up to make the tackle, J.C. Jackson.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again to Jones. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
Oh, shit.
He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson.
What?
And he's going to have to
I
eat
didn't
this
keep the
one as
gas
down he
on.
goes. Dante Hightower coming in for the sack from his linebacker spot. The Texans send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Back now in Foxborough as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the fourth quarter. The Texans send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10. And Brady's throw there, incomplete. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver, and it's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Just like that. Just like that.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Throw over the middle, secured by Gordon. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down. Brady, 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Brady to throw again. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time, and it's 3rd down.
Are you tripping right now?
Wait, set. 29. Alpha. It's a party now. It's a party now. Let's go on. No, 66. 63. Linda!
Shotgun now for Brady. Over the middle, complete. That's Gordon. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Brady going to throw. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down, and the Texans take over an excellent field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Oh, hell yeah, you got way.
Here's Jones. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, this is the best.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. His throw caught right around the 6. Touchdown, Houston. Kiki QT, 32 yards. And the Texans push further out in front. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch?
What you be trying to tackle with?
Look the ball in, secure the
What
catch.
you be trying to tackle with? Because your man just be flopping on the ground.
Ends up in the end zone.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point.
No, I was wondering why I saw your man just flopping on the ground a lot.
That's caught. It's Thomas. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
And the hit stick, if you ain't close by a man, it just flop down.
Kick it away. This fielded at the 2.
So, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
At their own 18-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. That first down completion only netted them 3. 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Brady. And his throw here's incomplete. Bradley Roby there defensively.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
They have, you're right, they have had no room to breathe.
Oh, yeah.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Trying for Edelman again. This time he's got it. This run on field across the 45. 25 yards that time. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Oh, you was talking about Cousins.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throwing on 1st down is Brady.
Oh, you talking about?
His
Hell
throw incomplete. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Right. Instead of
throwing again. Brady.
Right.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson, and he'll bring this one back to the 29. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
After the penalty, it's Jones. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans push further out in front. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
Yeah, D left him. We came down and thought I was going to run with it.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
What you mean by
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gordon. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. And a quick slant gets exactly 10, and by the nose of the football, they've got a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
I don't understand. Like, what the black lace for?
Again, they'll throw with Brady. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
No, GTA started doing it.
Now Brady again. And he will find his man for the first time, Demaryius Thomas. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
So you ain't went online.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And, of course, this is a win they're going to hang their hat on. They go on the road and defeat the defending Super Bowl champs.
Partner, they came, they saw, they conquered.
They conquered.
But before all that happened with the conquering part, they believed. They thought it all week. It was evident when we talked to them before the ball game that they thought they could get this done, and they knew exactly how, had a plan, formulated it, and then executed it. That's a big-time win to take down
you gotta
the
start
defending Super Bowl
back
champs.
Over.
I got it on Xbox.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. And with that, we say so long from Foxborough.
You know, motherfucker. I already know. Yeah, that's why I like the Pro. I got the Pro. That motherfucker. I had to get a 4K TV so it can play right. Yeah, we can pre-order that 5 in May. Shit, I'ma have that motherfucker.